The president came out here to California, and among the things that he was doing out there in California was trying to raise some money. And of course, when you're in Beverly Hills, there are a lot of my people here, the Jews. We control this town like we control the banks. No, that's not true. But so the president has made this deal with Iran, and it has angered some Republicans, some Jewish donors who normally are supportive of the president and of his policies. So the president came out here, and among the, he was at this fundraiser last night. It was in Beverly Hills. There were 120 donors. These people, 120 donors, they paid $16,200 per person to attend the dinner at the home of a man named Haim Saban. It's tough because if I'm like a Republican who's kind of douchey to Jews sometime, and I go Haim, then I'm being an asshole. But if I do it, it's just funny. His name might be Haim. But anyway, so Haim Saban's, so he had dinner at his sprawling estate, and the president said very clearly what he felt about the deal with the Iranians, and basically he said that he thinks that it makes the country safer. Let's take a look at that graphic first. The prospect that we'll be able to, through peaceful diplomatic means, remove this cloud that has hovered over the Middle East that had the potential and continues to have the potential of triggering an arms race, a nuclear arms race in the most volatile region of the world. It is good for the United States, it is good for our allies, and it is good for Israel. Now, some weren't exactly thrilled to hear that. He has plenty of opponents to the deal among the Democratic caucus in Congress. Representative Eliot Engel from New York, Senator Chuck Schumer have expressed extreme skepticism about the deal, basically because they don't trust the Iranians. So, but here's what Haim Saban had to say, again, who threw the fundraiser at his place, 120 donors, $16,200 apiece. That is a tremendous amount of money. Here's what Haim had to say, Haim Saban. The president's commitment to Israel's security has never been stronger. And if the Iranians are at the negotiating table today, make no mistake about it, it is only as a result of the president's resolve, President Obama's resolve in striking down the most strict sanctions ever. Now, so the story is, I believe, it's a story from thehill.com. And then thehill.com asked a question of, they wanted a follow-up comment from Haim Saban, maybe to just ask him simply, does he support the deal with Iran or not? He got a huge round of applause, Saban did, when he told the donors who were gathered in his backyard they were in a heated tent, it says here, bathed in orange and gold light. And he said that the president's commitment to Israel's security has never been stronger. So that got a round of applause. And so there was a pool reporter there, but other reporters have more questions for Haim Saban, so they called him. And then the Hill story has this line. Again, this guy who got a rousing round of applause by saying the president's commitment to Israel has never been stronger, and the president has brought the Iranians to the negotiating table through his strict sanctions. And then we get this sentence in the Hill.com article. A spokesman for Saban, a billionaire who brought the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to American television, did not respond to a request for comment. Apparently, one of the most powerful men in the world has the president's ear, can get 120 people to pay $16,000 and show up and hear the president speak in his backyard. He brought the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers to American television. Man, it doesn't take much.